All right, what is up, you guys? I'm going to be doing a little bit of a uh, overview or a voiceover, if you will, of the workouts that I do for this video. So today I did arms, which included bicep, triceps, and forearms. So right now I'm just doing a beginning warm-up set of 3 sets of 12 of hammer curls, 12 on each side for 3 sets. I did this for a warm up because it really just gets the blood flowing when it comes to the biceps. When it comes to the biceps, a lot of blood flow has to be pumped into the bicep muscle so it can expand, so it can have that good stretch and good pump in. So that is why I do 3 sets of 12 most of the time, and sometimes I even do just 2 sets of maybe 12 to 14 reps for a warm-up set. That's usually how much my warm-up set is anyway. So this one was really pushing it, and I wanted to push it a little bit further just because of how much I want to push my arms, because my arms are looking skinny, y'all. So if y'all can't see that, this hoodie is still looking baggy on me. I don't want it to be baggy on me no more. So I'm really trying to put in this work and get this pump in when it comes to the bicep curls. Now, mind you, there's some times where I can get a little soft when it comes to the lifting part of that, like into the third set, right? So I just wanted y'all to like catch that, because I caught myself doing that as well. And you see see how long I'm taking a rest. I'm taking a rest for not quite that long, but I know for a fact that this rest is going to be enough for this warm-up set. So of course I get right back into it, go back straight into the set of 12, and that's for my second set. And mind you, by the time I get to the 5th, 6th rep here, my arms are burning. My arms are on fire already. And so that's why I love doing these bicep curls, or these hammer curls, because these are absolutely key to a good pump, and also good control, good stretching, and really good form is key. I've always been told that form is key, and here's the thing: I haven't been doing too well when it comes to that. So I've really taken into consideration nowadays emphasis on form and stretching, because it's not just about how heavy you lift; it's about the right form, and if you're doing it right. So it's really important to understand that as well. So, of course, taking this rest again, see, it's not bad to do these rests and have these breaks, but also doing warm up stretches in the middle of it too. I didn't do a warm up in like do a warm up stretch before this, so I just went straight into working out, which is my bad on my part, but I did okay with it, and I felt good after I did it because it kind of warmed up all my muscles and everything, and so I really wanted to get an emphasis on this. Mind you, I think it only shows 2, but I did 3 sets. I did one before I started filming, and then these last 2. So I think it's only just going to show 2, I believe. Yeah, it's only just going to show 2. But yeah, and then of course we head into the tricep extension. I do these with the cables because you get a lot more stretching and a lot more mind to muscle connection, and a lot more range of motion when it comes to the tricep, because it's really supposed to be working the short head of the tricep, and really connecting and making sure that you get a good stretch with that elbow. And you see how my elbow is a little bit higher up, because usually I tend to have my elbows dipped down a little bit, which engages more of the elbow more than the tricep, and that's why it's very important. And I alternate these because I like to do the isolated movements, and I also like to make sure that everybody gets to see how my form is. Look at my form. Look at my elbow. Look at my wrist, and look at the direction of where I'm swinging. And I'm not dropping my elbow when I'm swinging back. In fact, I'm actually using more of my pushing than rather than pulling. When you do a tricep movement, it's really more of a pushing more than a pulling, or a resisting motion. See, that's the difference. It's like some movements can be pushing, some movements can be pulling, and then also some movements can be like resisting in some cases, like shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs are really meant for resistance towards letting go and dropping that weight. And then tricep extensions are really to me hone in on don't use your elbow. Don't use your elbow. It's all in your tricep. Your tricep should be burning after three sets of tricep extensions. Excuse me. But like these ones right here, I'm doing 17 pounds. My triceps were on fire. Okay. And of course, you see that I don't take small breaks. I don't take long breaks. I take short and sweet breaks because let me tell you, the faster you work with your triceps, the more engaged that they'll be. You know, I learned this a long time ago when I was working out the first time in high school before I injured myself. I didn't, I didn't watch myself, and so that's why a lot of things that I did weren't safe, and so that's why you don't see me doing much shoulder exercises anymore because I kind of screwed up my rotator cuff. So, but I'm also going to physical therapy for that. So hopefully through these next weeks, they will get better and my shoulder will get better and I can get back into it. But right now I'm switching over to the bicep curl, right? And this is going to be a little bit of a stretched bicep curl because you're picking up from the curl from behind you. And see, this gets a lot of stretching on the bicep. It's like the main part of the bicep itself, where my hands are, where they're curling up. That's where the most stretching happens when with this movement. Like you have the most stretch when it comes to this exercise, and you also have the most squeeze when it comes to this exercise. I did this exercise 3 sets of 10, and I barely got to 10 the third set, which is insane. So it's definitely saying something about how these movements are. These movements are very advanced because of how much control you have to have with your range of motion and your form. Your form is everything when it comes to this stuff. So I want, from my experience to another, I really want everybody to understand that when it comes to this stuff, we really need to focus on form. We need to focus on your stretching, and you need to focus on how many reps you do, and see if you can make any progress to moving up in weight. You know, that should be the progress of how much weight can you lift, not necessarily ego lifting, but making sure that, hey, I'm not losing any strength, you know? So that's the really important part. And now, right now, since I've been doing this for months now, and almost going on a year, and I've seen so much improvement when it comes to my strength, when it comes to my form, and it's really came in handy when it comes to doing all of this. All of this really takes a lot of time and a lot of focus and a lot of effort to really get these movements and forms down, because if you don't have these forms down, you'll hurt yourself and not know it. That's the worst part. I didn't even know that I injured my shoulder until almost 10 years later. So guys, don't wait. Always worry about your form. And like I said, this exercise got me a huge pump, and got me really tired. After this exercise, I was probably the most tired after my workout. And so that really said something about this exercise. This exercise I probably should have done the first time, but during the time there was too many people. Like right behind the camera, there was like 2 or 3 people there, and I was like, I really hope they don't get mad at me for filming. So, but this exercise, this extra advanced stretching bicep movement, insane, the most insane movement I've ever felt. And see, if you see, I'm lowering the weight because my arms are just on fire. My arms are just killing me, dude. I mean, I'm telling you, I couldn't tell you how many times I had to stop in the middle of the set and lower the weight because my arms were killing me. But Yeah, I'm on this last set, this last one set, set of 10. I had to take a break and do 9 and 10 at the end. It was so funny. But I was like, I got a little frustrated because I thought I could be able to ride all the way through, but it is what it is, I guess. But I think I got here at about 8 or 9, and then I did 10 or 11. I had to give myself one more so I can, redeem myself. But yeah, it's a great movement. I highly recommend you guys do this. If you guys have this machine at the gym, highly recommend you guys do this movement. Highly recommend it. And I hide my pump. I don't want people to see the progress. I mean, right here you'll see it, but there's not much to see. But I did this whole section right here, all forearms right here. I'm doing a forearm. It's a reverse bicep curl. It really focuses on the front bicep and uh, the the front side of your forearm, like where my wrist, like where the top of my wrist is, where my knuckle is, behind my knuckle and wrist. That's where it'll help your forearm. Your forearm, right on top of the forearm where your bicep meets your forearm. That's exactly where it's working. Did 3 sets of 12, I believe, with that, and then I did the uh, lift curls with your forearms. Oh man, you see those veins popping out of my forearms? Those are exactly what should be popping out of your forearms. Those are exactly what should be popping out of your forearms. Your forearms should be pumping that hard that veins should be popping out, meat should be just sticking out. Your arms should just be like tree trunks. I'm telling you. And seriously, I did 3 sets of 12 to 10 with reverse curls. I did 3 sets of 12, and the reverse bicep curls. Excuse me, the reverse bicep curls. I did 3 sets of 12, and I think I did the reverse curls. I did 3 sets of 10. I'm not quite sure though. I'd have to watch and see, but really, really good forearm workouts too. This is stuff that you can even do at home too with a simple dumbbell. You don't even have to have an easy ball curl, or you don't have to have kettlebells. You can just do this with regular dumbbells. I mean, seriously, I've done this exercise with regular dumbbells and it was easy. I mean, I've done this with regular dumbbells. I've done the reverse curls. I mean, everything you can do with I mean, anything with forearms you can do with a single dumbbell weight. It's very, very interesting. There's a bunch of studies that happen that I've came upon as well that there's a lot of people that don't even use easy bar curls or barbells because kettlebells and dumbbells seem to just help. They do the job done. They get the job done. They don't need the extra equipment to get their workout in. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. I can respect those people that don't have a lot of workout equipment to still get workouts in and still live a good healthy lifestyle. I 100% am all in on that. Me personally, I would want a home gym so I can be able to film content and do all this in the privacy of my own home. But of course, that type of goal, those types of goals take time. Um, but this stuff right here, great, great, great way of getting a forearm workout. Of course, look at all the veins and striations that are coming out of my forearms, and look at my form. My form is on point. Of course, I know my arms are a little tilted, but what I figured out was that doing this exercise, I figured out that one of my arms is shorter than the other. Like from fingertip to fingertip, one of them is very shorter. So that's why you see that the barbell a little tilted. So I'm still getting a good pump in. Make no mistake, I'm still getting a good pump in, but it's just a little bit tilted. But let me tell you, after these workouts, I was done. I was not having it. Not having it. So yeah, the reverse curls right there. And you can even see that it engages the elbows just a little bit. Um, and I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of want to do that exercise with the easy bar curl just to see what the difference is. But of course, these last exercises, I have the isolated tricep extensions. Um, And let me tell you, these always get me. And I love that I did this the last exercise, because this one I actually had to try to help myself, or it would be really good if I had a spotter with me that did this one, but it's okay. But to me, this one, I love this exercise personally. I love the isolated movements, because the more you isolate muscles, the better development that you will get. Because I figured out this when I was doing triceps like this, just for an experiment for 6 months, and I definitely saw different improvements and results when it came to these different types of exercises. I did, like, the regular tricep push downs on the machine, or on the cables, um, and then compared to isolated movements like this, I saw a huge difference in muscle development and strength improvement with these different exercises. So it's very, very interesting on how these different movements and different exercises can really help and develop your muscles in different ways. And I love that. I really do love that. There could be a variety of different ways where you can learn and develop your muscles and get the primary physique that you want. Um, so yeah, it's really, really good, really, really good stuff, guys. I love these triceps, biceps, and forearms. Huge, huge workout. I mean, like I said, these triceps got me. That I had to take a little bit of an extra break on this one, because these ones were absolutely just toasting my triceps. And not only that, I like to make sure that my elbows are straight up. So if you see on the top screen where my elbow is, where my tricep is, if you see that it's a little bit tilted, the only reason why it's looking a little tilted is because my elbow is straight up. Like, my elbow is straining pointed up to the ceiling, to the point of, that's why you see the dumbbell curling below my head, is because I want to make sure that I get the most deepest stretch I possibly can when it comes to isolating these movements. Like, isolating these movements will help you develop the triceps to where you'll have those wings. You know how when we say that as soon as your lats start poking out, you'll see your triceps start poking out wider? That's exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to my triceps. I want my triceps to be sticking out just as much as my lats are. And of course, I've been spamming the back for the past couple weeks, and you'll be able to see those here shortly as well. Not in this video, but I'll do voiceovers every now and then, and try to save some time to do the voiceovers as well. So, but yeah, I love these exercises. Look how deep of a stretch my tricep gets, and you see the struggle in my face. Like, I'm not trying to hide my struggle, guys. I am actually struggling to lift the weight, even though that this is lightweight, because I'm not worried about how much weight I'm lifting. I'm worried about if I'm lifting it right, and if I'm lifting it correctly where I'm not hurting myself. I ain't trying to get a torn pec. I'm not trying to get a torn bicep. I'm not trying to get a torn tricep. I ain't trying to dislocate my shoulder again. I ain't trying to tear my rotator cuff again. I'm not trying to destroy my forearm and break my arm trying to lift weight. I'm not trying to destroy myself lifting in the gym, and I don't ego lift. So I want everybody to know that, me doing this, me uh, filming these videos in the gym, isn't for me ego lifting. I am not trying to ego lift. I'm trying to show that I'm capable of taking care of my body, living a healthy lifestyle, and making sure that I'm doing things correctly so where I don't hurt myself. Lifting weights isn't necessarily about looking good. It's about living a healthy lifestyle. So, to me, this is very important, because I want I want to look my best, feel and be my best, so I can live the best life that God has given me. But these tricep extensions, again, I had to stop myself. Look how oh my gosh. Like, I remember that. I remember when I did that, and I was like, oh man, let me go just two more. And then I do two more. I was struggling that last one, because I had to do a half rep for that last one. Absolutely nuts. But guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this voiceover. Of course, I'm finishing up this last set of the tricep extension, vertical isolated triceps extension. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Hope that you guys enjoyed the voiceover. My clip right here is going to be after this. So I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Let's get back to the video.
What is up, you guys? Hope that y'all having a good day. I hope that you guys enjoyed the content. Sorry about that, my brain blacked out. But I hope that y'all have a great day. Hope that you guys enjoy the content. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Got in a massive arm pump and a massive chest pump. Okay. If you haven't seen that vlog, go check it out. Chest pump, it was awesome. And then this one is for the arms. This one right now is for the arms. I did arms, biceps, triceps, and forearms. Destroyed my arms. Had a huge arm workout. Loved every single bit of it. Felt so good. Really got the mind and muscle connection. Really got the good stretches in. So it was really good. Hope that you guys enjoy the video. And also, you know, something that we should be thinking about, always be putting in the work. Even if we don't feel like it, even if we're tired, put in the work. The hard work pays off. Okay? The hard work pays off. If you work hard for 20, 30 years, you will not have to worry about working hard for the next 50. Okay? Think about that. That's exactly the opposite of what the system wants you to do. The system wants you to rely on them. The system wants you to get an education in something that you're never going to use. The system wants you to fail. The system wants you to be relying on them so you can be sick, so they can keep you healthy, and keep you dumb so you can keep relying on them. So it's that simple. It's a simple process. It's a simple system. Everybody needs to figure it out. Everybody needs to know about it. But hope that you guys enjoyed today's video once again. Hope that you enjoyed today's content. And of course, we only promote peace, unity, and community here on the channel, folks. Giving you biblical-based content. Okay, we have daily devotions and we have the vlogs. The vlogs are something that anybody can relate to, and so is daily devotion. But I hope that you guys take part in both and staying tuned with both of those. We got daily devotions at 9 a.m., vlogs at 11, so stay tuned for that as well. Hope that y'all have a great day. God bless you guys. Peace.